Hey everybody, Justin here. Welcome to the October 2023 Akashic Forecast, aka the Report from the Field. Again, my name's Justin. If you don't know what the Akashic Records are, just stay tuned. I will explain. This is a beautiful, beautiful month for getting into the magnificence that remains when all things fall away. So stay tuned for the details. I think you want to hear them. All right, welcome to the full report for October 2023. Again, my name is Justin, and I am an Akashic consultant. If you don't know what the Akashic Records are, very briefly, it is the memory of all things. It is the imprint in consciousness of everything that has ever happened internally inside of us, every thought, feeling, everything external to us, and everything that could happen. So it is the pure potential and the actual that together creates an imprint or a vibration, if you will, or a memory in the one consciousness that we all are. So October is an extraordinary month for feeling into that which remains when all things unneeded fall away. And as you can see, I'm out in a park in the woods. It's the fall, especially up here in the Northern Hemisphere in New England, where I am in Rhode Island. And this is a great month to get out and feel the changing season, feel how nature takes care of itself by letting what is unneeded fall away. This is a process that happens inside of us too, and there's a very strong energy in October for a dying away of the impulse in us, the pattern in us to believe I have to make it happen. I have to do it, or even simply I'm doing it. I am the doer, and there is nothing we need to do, they're saying, to make that dying go faster or slower or whatever. As you can tell, the trees do it all on their own. It is a natural movement of life to have periods of dying away. And this can sometimes bring up anxiety, disorientation, when it's things that have been very central to ourself. But again, October is a very strong month for things that are unneeded dying away, to reveal the magnificence that remains. So they want to say just a few more things about the process here, if you will. There's a natural building up of a sense of a person, a sense of a striver, if you will, that needs to go out and make it happen. And this is the way of it, living a human life. And then there comes a time where that sense of the personal I that needs to do, that needs to strive, it starts to feel uncomfortable, kind of unwieldy or excessive. And doing becomes less of a thing that one must plan and intend and control and get out in front of, and much more a natural going, flowing. This is the term they're giving me, a very natural going, flowing. That we are life. And life is doing its natural going, flowing as us, just as much as the trees are a natural expression of the going and flowing of life when they change their colors. So if you want to feel into what is they're pointing at, it is the part of us that wants to drive, that wants to, quote, make it happen, as I said earlier. And there is nothing we need to do with this part of our mind, this function of our mind, even though we might recognize it as unnecessary or mistaken in the ultimate view. There's nothing that needs to change about it. It's a natural process for it to subside. And the best thing we can do is just offer attention, love, understanding to this part of our self, this part of our mind. And that is all. That is all. Another way that can make this season or this month, this month's theme deepen, is to simply feel into how this moment now, is absolutely full and complete. It is complete and divine. It has no need for a past or a future. Past and future are not a problem. They are just thoughts. That's all. That is all. Past and the future are simply just thoughts. The past itself, it's only one thought happening now. And the future is also just one thought happening now. Nothing wrong at all with thoughts. It is the pattern to believe those thoughts, to take those for real, to take those for my life, that can cloud the magnificence that's actually this moment. And so again, they're pointing at just feeling how right now is full, complete, and divine. And that when these patterns die away, what remains is a magnificence. They're giving me images of deep green, brown, run through with gold. It's the energy of the earth. This magnificence, it's like our true self is like the earth itself. A vast, massive, unstoppable, gently flowing being. And it is always taking care of itself in the same way that nature is taking care of itself by letting the trees grow leaves and lose their leaves in a cycle of regeneration and renewal. So again, being silent or just walking in the woods can help us feel into that deeper truth that lets the anxieties subside, so that this dying away, which is natural and happening, can continue without so much resistance. And what will be left is, again, somewhat beyond words. It's an answer to a prayer. All right, thank you very much for joining me for this little report for October. Apologies that it came in a little later than usual. The month started out a little packed for me, so this is my first day off since the end of September and the beginning of October. It's a total joy and pleasure to bring you these little messages from the records, and I will see you next month. Take care. Bye-bye.